And you for me. Can't you see how happy we would be?
You could raise a family, a boy like us, a girl like me. Can't you see how happy we would be?
Oh, it's been a long day.
Do we have any short ones?
Feet up time, I think.
My bag's the sofa. This is the sofa, not a bed.
Jake, I want to sit down. There. Thank you.
Don't say it.
If they're going to appear on television, the least they could do is tuck their shirts in.
I knew you'd say it.
There's a documentary I want to see. Now.
Can't you video it?
No, I can't.
This is only on for another 10 minutes.
Jake, bleep somewhere else.
I'll get it.
I'm getting very fed up with this every evening.
So am I. You're going to have to say something.
Yes?
What do you mean, yes? This is our kitchen. We can come and go as we please.
Sorry, they're being difficult again.
That is a portable phone. Transport it.
Comes to something, doesn't it, when we can't even sit down in our own house in the evening.
I'm too tired to argue. Let's just stay in here.
But I want a comfy chair. This isn't a comfy chair. Right, we are going to have a quiet time every evening. We are going to have a quiet... Did you hear what I said?
I should think they heard you next door.
You're being quiet.
When I say quiet time, I mean your grandmother...
Maggie?
...and I want a time we can call our own, when we can sit and read...
And drink.
...and enjoy a moment's peace at the end of the day.
It's our house as well.
Yes, it's obviously your house. The evidence is everywhere. Scuffed paintwork, there's a noise level, a phone bill. The question is it our house anymore? So briefly, in the evening, we want it back. Not all of it, just the sofa and a chair or two for a couple of hours.
What, without us?
You mean you don't want us in the room?
You want us to get lost?
Yes! Yes, we do! Happy?
Quietly content.
Good idea of yours to have a quiet time.
Yes, well, that
Gives us some time together,
does.
so we can talk to each other.
What about?
Nothing really.
Good.
Just the sort of things we don't get the chance to talk about when the children are around.
Oh, I see. I'm still getting the dizzy spells.
Oh, not that stuff.
Right.
It's amazing. When it was just the two of us, we never stopped talking, did we? Now we spend all our time answering their questions, running around after them, and when we get to bed, we're too tired to talk. We have forgotten how to talk to each other.
I don't think you've forgotten how to talk. Did you ask Georgia to provide the cabaret, or is she strangling next door's cat? Georgia, be quiet!
It's Wales.
I don't care if it's the whole Five Nations. It's extremely irritating.
And this is our quiet time.
Your what?
A time to be quiet.
It's your grandfather's idea.
I told you, do you remember?
Well, Wales' song is quiet. It's just whales calling to each other across hundreds of miles of ocean.
Across hundreds of miles of it, how can that be quiet?
It's therapeutic. It's calming. Listening to it makes you a nicer person.
Don't, Maggie. It's still noise, Georgia. Just put the headphones on, all right?
Well, you've ruined the mood. I'll have to chant now to calm down. Nam meo renge kyo, nam meo renge kyo.
Nathan the Buddhist is keeping her very busy.
He's got a lot to answer for. When are we going to meet him?
So we have met him, up a ladder in the dark.
I don't think that counts as a proper introduction. When are we going to meet him properly?
Never, if Georgia has anything to do with it. Right, after that brief hiccup, quiet time is resumed.
I thought you were asleep.
So did I, but I'm not.
This is our quiet time.
Yes, a time to be quiet. Do you remember? Where we do things quietly, or in your case, go to bed?
I've got to buy Harriet a birthday present.
Oh, I didn't know you bought girls' birthday presents.
Harriet isn't a girl. Well, she is a girl, but she's not a person. She's a hamster.
Ah, so you're buying a birthday present for a hamster. You'll be buying them for the stick insect snake?
Not till September.
Can't you just gift wrap a couple of sunflower seeds?
That's not a present. That's lunch.
Well, you never know.
She would. She's 3 years old. That's old for a hamster. She wants a special birthday present.
Now, does she have anything in mind?
Yes, an Indian fruit bat.
She asked for that specifically, did she?
Yes, she wrote it down.
Yes, her writing is remarkably similar to yours.
That's because I taught her to write. That looks yuck.
Thank you. Good night, Jake.
What do you want?
What's the matter with him? You are intruding on his quiet time.
What's that?
Well, I'm beginning to wonder. Don't you remember? Doesn't anybody listen to anything I say?
Have you seen my drumsticks?
Well, they're usually in the vicinity of your drums.
Yeah, but I can't find them.
I'll look for them in the morning.
But I've got to practice tonight.
Oh, no, you haven't. Jake's going to sleep.
And it's a quiet time.
So, I won't use the cymbals.
No drumming, Philip. Good night.
When does this quiet time end?
When I say so.
It's going jolly well so far. Peace at last. I do hope this is all right.
I'm sure it'll be wonderful.
You sneak.
Just keeping the peace.
Well, she said she wouldn't mind a homing pigeon. Oh, Philip's looking for those.
Good book.
It's Jake's essay, What I Do When I Get Home.
Eat 12 slices of bread and annoy Georgia.
No, listen to this. When I come home, I go out to my pigeon loft and feed my pigeons. Then I have a ride on my horse before tea, which I have with Eric Cantona. It's a bit worrying, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I didn't know Jake supported Manchester United.
I mean, it's a bit worrying that he seems to be creating a fantasy life.
That's a good thing, isn't it? Shows he's got a healthy imagination.
Possibly. But it can be the outward manifestation of an inward unhappiness with his own lifestyle.
You're not still reading that book on child psychology, are you?
Look, those children didn't come with instructions. Sometimes I need a reference book.
The children are always creating imaginary worlds.
Are they?
Yes, healthy, normal.
I never created an imaginary world.
I did.
Did you?
Yes, I had an invisible friend called Chunky Charlie. Yeah, came with me everywhere. Nobody knew about him except me.
Is he, still with you?
Sometimes.
It's on my homework.
Ah, I've just been reading your story, Jake, What I Do When I Get Home. It's very interesting.
I think I'll get a merit mark.
Why did you make all those things up?
What things?
Well, about pigeon lofts and horse riding.
And having tea with Eric Cantona.
Well, we had to write what we do when we get home.
Well, when you get home, you demolish a loaf of bread and stare at the television.
That's not very interesting.
Oh, so you make the things up to make your life sound more interesting?
Did I?
Jake, are you unhappy at the moment?
No, I just brushed my teeth.
No, I mean, do you wish you were somewhere else or someone else?
Yes.
Who?
I wish I was a pigeon.
So you could fly away?
No, so I wouldn't have to do maths.
Now, about Harriet's present, I've decided what we're going to get.
Well, homing pigeons are no trouble. They're out a lot.
No, we're going to buy a new cage. She got out and she's eaten half my salmon rushdie.
She likes him.
She's the only one who does.
Right, you get in the car. Where are my keys? Anything interesting?
Doesn't look like much.
I need £5 by tomorrow.
It will remind me in the morning.
Yeah, but if I remind you in the morning, you'll say, why didn't you ask me yesterday?
Well, what's it for this time?
A field trip to the bird sanctuary. I gave you the note.
I don't remember.
I did.
Well, get me another note today. I am not just handing over £5 without any information.
That's stupid. Why not?
Oh, a letter from your school, Philip. And they've posted it. At last, someone's got the message that whatever they give to you to give to me ends up buried in your rucksack.
What does it say?
Why, what have you done? Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Oh, dear, what?
Bullying. There's a lot of it about, apparently. Haven't you seen any evidence of it?
No?
No, they've been a lot of picking on younger boys. Are you sure you haven't noticed?
Yeah.
Well, I hope you'll stand up for someone if you see them being bullied.
Well, they'd have probably done something stupid to deserve it. Bye.
Bye. It's a letter from Philip's school. Bullying is rife. We've been asked to look out for signs.
What are they?
Coming home bruised or dishevelled, not wanting to go to school in the first place, withdrawn and uncommunicative.
They're all like that all the time.
Asking for extra money for school. He's just asked for extra money.
Well, he's always asking for extra money. They all are.
Well, then how do we know if he's being bullied? Maybe he's a bully. How do you recognise a bully?
Who's eaten my live yogurt?
Maybe it's eaten itself.
Well, the next person who eats my food will be killed.
Now that's a bully.
I'm back.
Uh-huh.
Jake's in heaven. Daniel has a new iguana.
I got it.
Where is it, then?
This is it.
But a hamster cage should be a box with a wheel in it, not a neon pleasure dome.
No, it's designed to keep them busy and entertained. We don't want to get getting bored, do we?
We don't want her keeling over from too much excitement either, do we? Is there an instruction book?
No, that's the trouble with buying second-hand. The lady who was selling it said that she still didn't know what to do with some of the bits.
Look, why don't you get Jake to put it together?
Well, I want to surprise him.
Harriet is already a pensioner in hamster years. She might not be around by the time you've worked out where everything goes.
There's a hideaway cube, a solarium, and a street racer so that she can pretend she's in a car.
That's Nathan, I'll get it. It's for me. I thought you'd gone out.
I'm back. Oh, good evening, Nathan.
Good evening.
Come here.
Thanks. Nice to see you. Again.
Right, we're off then.
Just a minute. We haven't had a chance to say hello.
Ah, good evening. Come and sit down.
But we're going out.
I've been wanting to meet you. Tell us about yourself. Now, Nathan, what do your parents do?
Well, my mother's a medium.
Same size as me?
And you're a Buddhist?
Yes, I am.
He's got his own altar.
Gohonzen.
Bless you.
Right, come on, Nathan, we're in a hurry.
Just a minute. Where are you going?
We're going to see the Dalai Lama.
Oh, isn't that an 18 certificate?
It's not a film. He's a spiritual leader of the Tibetan Buddhists.
Yeah, I think it was a joke.
He's holding a public meeting and I've got tickets.
Ooh, will Hare Krishna be there? Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna.
Krishna is not a person, it's a Hindu god.
Yes, I think your grandmother knows that.
Yes. Would you like a drink before you go?
Some yak's milk.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Have a nice time. Peace and love.
Why do you always do this? Make fun out of the things I believe in. You've always got to have some smart joke. Can't you try, just for once, to be interested, to understand?
You're a bit flippant and insensitive.
Was that?
Yes, I mean, it's silly to make a joke about something she's so serious about.
Nathan thought it was funny.
Yes, it did, didn't he?
I like him.
Yes, I do too.
I like them.
What?
I think they're funny.
Funny.
Just because I'm a spiritual person doesn't mean I don't have a sense of humour.
You really like them?
Yeah. I think you're lucky living with them. My mother never laughs, unless she's being invaded by a soul in torment. Then she's hysterical.
Does she have seances and things?
All the time. It was a bit of a shock when I started school, and I discovered that not everyone held hands around the table at dinner time.
I said today. Well, I haven't got it. You must have some money.
I haven't, all right. I'm telling the truth.
All right, then. You know what happens if you don't give me any more money? I'll tell, you'll get expelled and go to prison.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
Oi! What are you doing, my brother?
Nothing.
Yes, you are. What did you want with him?
It's nothing to do with you.
Oh, yes, it is. So just leave him alone.
Or your woman.
Or I'll...
Georgia?
Shan't. And so will he.
Have you seen the snack bar? Well, it's a sort of purpley thing.
No, I haven't.
Well, it's got 3 little yellow doors on it, and you put the food in the back. And then
I
a
thought this was our quiet time. I haven't seen it, okay?
You want me to put it away?
That would be nice.
I'll have a read. Quiet time seems to be working very well, doesn't it?
With one exception.
Can't hear anything.
No, we can't.
Yeah, they're obviously realising that I mean what I say.
Possibly.
Really, it's very quiet, isn't it?
It's very, very quiet. I've never known it this quiet.
Perhaps they're all reading. No?
Unlikely.
Well, just got to make the most of it.
Yes, I suppose we have. Oh. Hello, Georgia. It's very quiet.
Well, not surprised.
Because you realise it's the quiet time?
No, because Philip's left home. Hello, Pippi. Where's Luke? Come and live here.
Fine, thank you.
Still no sign of him.
Well, I've tried all his friends. No one's seen him. What about that boy that Georgia saw him with yesterday?
Well, let's sort him out tomorrow. Let's get Philip back first.
I don't know who else to try.
Well, I think you should phone the police.
What's the matter?
We're phoning the police. Philip's run away.
I know.
Did Georgia tell you?
So how do you know?
I just do.
Do you know where Philip is? Yes.
So where is he? In the shed.
He's in the shed?
Why are you writing it down?
Because I can't say it.
Why not?
Well, Philip asked me not to tell you where he was, so I haven't told you.
Philip? Philip, I know you're in there.
I told Jake not to tell you.
Well, he didn't. What are you doing in here?
Don't you know?
No, I don't know.
Oh, right.
Come on, Philip, what's it all about?
He said he'd tell you if I didn't pay.
Who?
No one.
So you're paying someone to keep quiet about something?
Yeah.
What is it? Can't be that bad, I hope.
I stole something.
Right. What do you steal?
Pick a mix from the mini market.
Oh. That's wrong.
I know. But someone dared me to do it, and everyone was going on at me. So I did it.
And the shopkeeper caught you?
Well, no, but one of the boys who bet I wouldn't do it said he'd tell the school I'd done it if I didn't pay him. And he would. I know him. And I didn't have any money left. So now he's going to tell. And I'll get expelled and sent to prison.
He won't tell anyone.
Well, how do you know?
Well, he's got nothing to gain. He's trying to frighten you. Come back inside.
I don't even like pick and mix.
Extraordinary house.
Extraordinarily nice cars.
Obviously not short of a bob or two.
Now, remember, we're going to be calm and reasonable.
And then we'll string the little squirt up by his ears.
Yes?
We're looking for Ricky Mattison's mother.
Oh, that's me.
Oh, we were expecting somebody older.
Then the week in the health farm wasn't wasted.
We're Philip Prentice's grandparents.
Naturally, I've heard all about your family. How are you managing?
Well, it's not been easy.
I so admire what you're doing.
You?
Children can be so demanding, can't they?
Yes, we need to discuss something, Mrs. Madison.
Oh, Caroline, please.
Andrew.
And?
Mrs. Prentice.
Do come in. Clive, come and meet Andrew and Mrs. Prentice. Do you remember I told you? They're the ones that are bringing up their grandchildren.
Hello. Clive Mattison.
Ah, Andrew, and this is my wife, Mrs. Prentice.
You're fundraising for something. School gym? Swimming pool? I'm always putting my hand in my wallet. Drink?
This isn't a social call.
Are there any other sorts?
Well, it's rather a difficult subject to broach.
Your son has been threatening and blackmailing our grandson.
What?
Yes, he's been bullying him outside school and demanding money with menaces.
Did you know about this, Caroline?
How could I? I've been away.
So have I.
Imelda! Maybe Imelda, our girl, can tell us what's been going on. Neither of us have been here, you see. Oh, no, I forgot. It's her afternoon off. Look, I'm so sorry. I'll have a word with her and find out what Ricky's been up to.
And we'll get back to you.
You'll have a word with who?
Well, as I say, we haven't been at home very much. Imelda looks after everything.
I'm surprised you didn't send Ricky to boarding school.
We did.
But they sent him back.
Oh, how terribly inconvenient for you.
Maggie, let's come down some other time.
Look, let's not blow this up at the moment. Ricky may or may not have been having a few games with your grandson. Who knows what goes on when they're that age? Look, you'll have to excuse me. I must call my colleague in Geneva before the close of business.
Stuff, Geneva, you listen to me. You are responsible for your son's behaviour, not the hired help. Just because you've been having a good time elsewhere doesn't mean you can duck the responsibilities of parenthood. Sack the girl and sort out your son yourself.
Grandparents.
I have to say it.
Yes, it was frightening. Like looking in the mirror. We were just like that at their age.
But we had better curtains. Hello, Philip.
Hi.
How's school?
Okay.
Any problems?
No.
Good. Oh, no. Would you pop out and get some flour for me?
Me?
Yes?
Where?
Mini market, of course.
No.
Why?
I can't go in there.
Oh, no, of course not. That was where you...
That's where I sell them pick-a-mix from, yes.
What are you going to do about that?
Stay away from the mini market.
That is not the answer. You've got to sort it out.
How? Walking and say, remember me, I nicked your pick-a-mix. I'm not sure if they even noticed.
Well, you've got to find out one way or another.
What do you mean?
How much pick and mix did you take, roughly?
I don't know. About 50 pence worth, I should think.
Come on.
You're not going to write them a cheque, are you? That'd be really embarrassing.
No.
So what are you going to do?
Oh, I'm not going to do anything.
Excuse me. I found this on the floor.
Oh, lucky you.
Well, it's not mine.
It is now.
No, it isn't.
Finders keepers.
I don't want it.
What?
It's for you.
What's wrong with it? Is it foreign?
No, it's 50 pence.
So why don't you want it?
It's just... It's yours. Take it, please.
Philip, haven't you got something to tell the gentleman?
I took some pick-a-mix from your shop.
Took?
Stole.
Did you? When?
Last week sometime. It was about 50 pence worth, and now I'm paying you back. Or trying to.
I see. And you came back to tell me?
Yeah.
Your idea, was it?
No, my grandmother made me.
I'm surprised our sophisticated surveillance system didn't detect your offence. Oi, Crispin! Right. We'll say no more about it, seeing as you've owned up. You're a very lucky lad, you know, having someone to see you're brought up honest.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
You haven't paid for that.
Nam-myoho renge kyo, nam-myoho renge kyo, nam-myoho renge kyo, nam-myoho renge kyo. Now have you got the haddock?
See, you're not trying.
Oh, no, I really am. I enjoyed it, apart from the cramp.
You're meant to be concentrating on the mantra
I was.
and then let your mind wander.
I did let my mind wander. It just wandered past the fishmongers.
You a nicer person?
Only if you've got the haddock.
Actually, I forgot.
What?
But I did get a new bit for Harriet's cage.
That'll be very tasty, won't it?
Yeah, it's a whirler wheel. They're hard to come by. The boys back in?
No. What are we going to do about supper?
Right, I've got to fix it on. Hello, Harriet. Sorry about the cloak of darkness.
And what are we going to do about supper?
I'll pop out later.
There won't be a later.
I met Hugh in town.
Oh, yes?
Yes, he said I looked tired.
Did he?
Yes, and I said I am. Running around after 3 children all day.
When did you run around after 3 children all day?
All the time, sorting out their problems.
All you have done this week is play with that stupid hamster's
No,
cage.
Harriet isn't stupid, no. She's mastered the solarium.
While I have been chanting with Georgia, which I thoroughly enjoyed, thwarting a blackmailer.
I fought him as well.
Actually, I sorted out Ricky Masterson.
You didn't say?
Well, Nathan and I made him see that aggression is a negative energy.
Well, you thump him?
And I have written out invitations for a hamster's birthday party. Oh, would you put that in the rabbit's cage? It's addressed to both of them. And what have you been doing? You have been bonding with rodents.
Well, it's pretty impressive, isn't it?
What would happen if I played with hamsters all day?
You'd find it curiously satisfying.
I am the one who does everything round here, but no one notices if I look tired. No one says, do I want to rest? The hamster gets more attention than I do.
Oh, you can't be jealous of a hamster.
Oh, yes, I can.
No, be quiet as a mouse.
Thank you.
Harriet's got 2 birthday cards. One from Matthew's guinea pig and one from Sam's iguana.
Something else for her to nibble.
Jake, I've got a surprise for you. Ta-da!
Well, you've got the Sky restaurant in the wrong place.
Well, Harriet doesn't seem to mind.
She seems to be out at the moment.
What?
The rabbits can't come to the party, they're going to an Oasis concert. What are they doing?
Oh, Harriet has wisely decamped from her neon pleasure dome.
No, there she is. She's in the hideaway tube. You see, she's playing hide and seek.
Oh, what's that? Another note I'm destined never to see? Oh, it's a letter.
Can I have it back?
Oh, but it's addressed to me.
I know, but I was going to post it.
Ah, you couldn't face me. Is it detention again? Philip, I really think it's about time you knuckled down and concentrated on your schoolwork.
Yeah, but it's not...
Oh, it's a card. Another birthday greeting for Harriet?
No, it's for you. It says so.
But it says Happy Mother's Day.
That's on Sunday.
I know, that's why I was going to post it. Well, if you don't want it...
No, I want it. I want it very much. Philip.
Don't worry, I did pay for it.